Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilahs Spiritual Spot with an unboxing. There's going to be a lot of these guys because I'm a little behind in my videos, and I do have several decks coming and a couple of subscription boxes, but we'll start with these. This is by Lamusi Design. I bought these two decks off of Etsy, all right? And it came in, I want to say within a week, via DHL from Slovenia. So very fast shipping. This was the small gift, right? So it's magic runes. I just dropped one of my elephants. It's magic runes, and I'm not familiar with runes, and so this is gonna become an obsession for me because I'm gonna have to look all this stuff up and try to figure it out. I am practicing a rune reading, but it's angel runes, and so it's based on different symbology. So this is how it comes. They give information to download the guidebook, so they don't actually come with a guidebook. I want to say something about this designer also, because let me move my phone. They actually have a Kickstarter going. I don't know if you guys can see the screen. And I actually just backed this Kickstarter because I think they do amazing things, and I definitely want this deck. So you should check them out. So again, it's Lamusi Design. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. LamusiDesign.com. They also have an Etsy store. So I got these two decks because when I unbox them, you'll see. Let's do this one first. So it's a typical tuck box, like a playing card tuck box. Let's open this. Thank God I have these cat claws. So let's take a look at the back. The cardstock is okay. It's like playing cardstock, which I like because I feel like they shuffle like a dream. And I can just tell already just by doing that these will shuffle nicely. But I got these, and this is called the Omni Tyrell deck. So you can see right there. And then we'll just do a quick walkthrough of this. And I like that this is black and gold. I like that contrast. The size is perfect for my hands because I do have smaller hands. So, yeah, I really dig that. You see the High Priestess, the Empress. Let me make sure. Let me move this in better frame. I'm sorry, guys. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. So Rider-Waite-Smith just in a very muted tone, I want to say. That they're on the black background and they're highlighted, so you kind of pick up on things. In my opinion, different things seem to stand out for me, and I like that. And I plan on using these together because obviously it's the same designer, but I want to get into showing you guys how I mix and match decks together, how they just feel like they work really good together. I like this star card. And again, I suggest everyone learn Rider-Waite-Smith so that you can familiarize yourself with the symbology and the traditional readings, because then you can move on to other decks like the Light Seers deck, the Muse, different, you know, the Mermaid Tarot, the Dame Darcy collection, the Witchy Tarot. You know, those decks are all based on this. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And we'll just move quickly. So now we're doing swords, the Queen of Swords. And then I'll show you the next one so you can understand or try to understand why I feel I want to work with this. Because I'll give you a reading. I'll either start with the light and then let's see what holds you back, right? Or I start with the dark and then move to the light to let's see how you move forward. That's how I plan on using these two decks together. And I do have like 30 tarot decks. It's probably more than 30. And I have 12 more on the way. Not all tarot, some are oracle decks. Like three, maybe 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna move quickly so that you could just get an overview. And then we'll move on to the Magic Tarot. So, you know, it's the same artwork. It's just in the negative, I want to say. I don't know if that's a correct photography or art term. Yeah, these cards are amazing. And we're going to shuffle them right when I finish. Just like I said, and this is going to be quick because we all, you know, we've seen what Rider-Waite Smith has done in their original depictions, and this is just a play on what they've done. We will give it a shuffle so that you guys can hear that. There's something about playing cards, right? If you ever played with cards, you know that shuffle. It's a great shuffle. It's something you're familiar with, and yeah, easy. Here's the back of the deck. I mean, they really would have set it off if they had some gold gilding. I feel like they would have taken this over the top. So here's the next deck by the same people, Lamusi, and I got this in less than a week, I want to say. And they did give a free gift. It was beautifully packaged, but being impatient, I tore through the packaging. So here you go, tuck box, very familiar. And here we are. So here's their Magic Tarot deck. Information card. And then now, here you see what I was discussing before. The light and the dark. Alright? Let's put them together. So you can get an idea of how I plan to read these cards. So let's just do this walkthrough. When I get to the Tower card, I will show you. So here we are. Here's the Fool card. It's the Magician, the High Priestess. So again, nothing out of the ordinary. It's based on, you know, the traditional deck. The Emperor, the traditional drawings, all the symbology is there. It's just a play on colors. And I also think when you play on colors, you pick different things up that you are not focused in on. You know, and people are like, well, cards are cards, they're all the same. Yes and no, right? So the symbology is there on every card. That's Rider-Waite Smith based, right? But when you highlight different colors or like focus in or pull it up or go borderless, there's something that happens to your mind and intuition. Like it triggers different things. For me, at least, I'll speak for myself, right? But I'm also a reader, intuitional reader, where if we're in my private practice, I don't necessarily use cards, I just use touch. So let's just compare these two Tower cards, so same size, and just look at the Tower cards. You know, same exact card, same exact artwork, but look at what you notice, right, when you look at these cards. What's highlighted here that's not highlighted here, right? What does it mean to you? And why do you think that is? Right? Use your own intuition to try to figure that out. And this is why a lot of card readers like a lot of different cards, right? Because it just does something. You know, there's a thin line between intuition and imagination, and a good reader will draw on both. Look at the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So this is just Again, a beautiful deck, very familiar. Just different highlights, right? I'm noticing his shirt. He's the only one in a dark shirt here. Why is that? He's the outlier. Is he the bad guy or is he the good guy? Or are they fighting him because he is different? Because you are different, right? So if I'm doing a reading, so you feel like the outsider, you're the outlier. You're trying to fit in a world that it doesn't work for you. So maybe it's time to stop fighting and head out. That's what I mean. That when you notice different things and different cards and you pick them up. You know, I've been known to switch decks in a reading because my intuition tells me to switch decks, right? Because there's something my spirit guides want me to focus in on that is not reflected in the cards that I'm using. So it's like a little help. As you could tell, I also teach. Right? And these you can use with my journal. So I have a study journal that is Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's the color version. But you can totally use these cards with my tarot study guide if you're interested. My website information is on the screen. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for your time. So here you go. Check out the Magic Tarot deck and check out the Omni Tarot deck by Lamusi Design. They have an Etsy store, but you might want to check out their website because the website goes to their Kickstarter and you know the other things that they're interested in, and it's worth it to keep up with them. They're doing some phenomenal things. And then here we're down to the last two cards. Again, I am Delilah Rose. This is Delilahs Spiritual Spot. Thank you for joining me. We'll finish this with a good old shuffle. Right. See? It's like shuffling playing cards here. You know, if you notice, the first shuffle did give it a little bend, and you can just easily do that. And I suggest that you switch. When you shuffle, reverse it so that you can always keep your cards aligned and not with a bend. So that's my suggestion for anyone worried about their cards bending. Turn them around and shuffle the other way. Very simple fix. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.